Picture this. You're in a giant stadium for an event. The crowd is getting rambunctious, getting all stirred up. They're wondering who's going to come out on stage or who's going to hit the field. And then suddenly a guitar riff comes through the speakers. What riff is it going to be? Well, here's one you might hear. Seven Nation Army. In this video, I want to share with you some insider tips to play in the style of Jack White. Now this video is going to be in standard tuning, but I'm going to post another video that is the alternate tuning. I believe it's like an open A that he's tuned to, but this lesson is going to be the easiest and fastest way to get going. So let's start off with the riff, which is actually played on guitar, and then he used a pitch shifter to drop it down to sound like a bass. It's going to use the notes. It's going to start out here on the 7th fret on the A string, the 5th string. We're going to go 7, 7, then reach up with your pinky, 10, then back to 7, then 5, then 3, then 2. Okay, so the whole riff there, check it out, is on one string. All right, so it's 7, 7, 10, 7, 5, 3, 2. Now I'm playing this in a weird way. What I'm actually doing is using my index finger here, and I'm playing, you can play, again, we're trying to simulate the bass here. And so if you play back by the bridge, you will get a brighter tone. That's less bass-like to me. Okay, so you can get that real almost kind of walking bass sound here by playing this way with the riff, okay? And then you can, of course, go into, you know, the rocking part from there. But just backing up here, I'm playing all those notes with my index of my strum hand or picking hand. And we got 7, 7, 10, 7, 5, 3, 2. Now rhythmically, I'm going 1 and 2 and. So that's on 1 and then the and a 2. 1 and 2 and then here, these are called triplets. These are quarter note triplets. So I just say triplet. So 1 and 2 and triplet. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 3 notes there. And then these are half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. They get 2 beats each. So we have a mixture there of rhythms, right? So we got 1 and 2 and triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and triplet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one thing that's awesome about this riff is it's actually based in the blues. Those notes come straight out of the blues scale, and if you're not familiar with this, then I want to give you a gift that's going to really help you out. Just go to johnmclennan.com/bluescales and get your hands on my free blues scale PDF guide. This is going to show you 5 shapes that you can use to play the blues scale anywhere on the neck, and then when you're playing riffs like this, you'll be able to see the blues scale pattern that is right underneath the surface. So it's completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/bluescales and grab that now as my gift to you. Now from there, there's a little variation, okay? So you got this 1 and 2 and triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now occasionally you'll hear this. Okay, so that's just a little variation. You go 7, 7, 10, 7, 5, then 3, 5, 3, 2, ba-dee-da-da. Instead of da-da, you do a triplet there. Da-dee-da, then keep that note the same, okay? So now another thing you can do, you know, some people play it here, which does sound good too. So I'm playing the same notes, I just shifted up one string. So that's 12, 12, 15, 12, 10, 8, 7. Okay, same notes, different place on the guitar. It also does sound a little bass-like there. Obviously, getting on a thicker string is going to be similar to a bass guitar. So from there, you go to the chorus, which is just... Then you're back to the riff. So couple notes here, just 2. We've got the 3rd fret of the low E, the 6th string here. We're gonna play 8th notes, so that's 8 strums on that one, or 8 picks. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then bring it up to the 5th fret, do the same thing. All right, so that's all the parts for the song. You just have the riff and then that little release. Now if you want, you could go... Now here, he sort of breaks the rules of Western theory. You know, this progression doesn't really fit into any one scale. It's just kind of the blues. Again, Jack White is very heavily influenced by the blues, and this is a perfect example of how the blues comes right into rock and roll. So we've got the same idea, but what we're gonna do is put chords with it. So I'm gonna play one shape. This is 7, 9, 9, 9. It's an E major chord. I'm playing strings 5 to 2, and then I'm muting the low E and the high E. Now you can play it like that. You could even use your pinky if you want on the bar, whichever's comfortable. Sometimes I like the pinky. Clapton did that a lot, like in Cocaine. So here we're gonna copy those same notes. 7, 7, 10, 7, 5, 3, 2. But now we're moving the entire chord along with the riff. Now if that's too hard, you could also just do the first couple notes of that, like 7, 9, 9, play them as power chords. That's a great sound as well. Then when we go to the little release, the chorus section, you can take those same notes, 3rd fret to 5th fret, but what we're gonna do is fill it out with a major bar chord. So this is gonna be a G to an A. We've got 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3. And then up to 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5. It's gonna go. Here's the bridge again, or the chorus. When you end, you just can end right on an E power chord there. Open 6th string, 2nd fret on the A string. So. There you have it. That's how to play Seven Nation Army. Now, whether you're rocking out in your bedroom or to a stadium full of thousands of screaming fans, this riff won't let you down. But if you really want to master it and you want to learn to rip solos and play anywhere on the neck, then go to johnmcclennan.com/bluescales and get your hands on my free blues scale PDF guide. This is going to show you some of the exact patterns that Jack White is using and all the old school blues masters use to really wail. And it's completely free. Just go to johnmcclennan.com/bluescales and grab that now as my gift to you while it's still there. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.